Hello everyone, how you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day, and today we are here with episode number 40 of the Hardcore Ironman series, a series in which of course I am doing my best to stay alive, still trying to keep that run helm and doing a good job so far, up to 1993 total. Gonna push closer to 2K this episode. Along with that, massive spoon still ongoing on the account, still have it. Got a Dragon Warhammer last episode, so happy as ever for that. The big gains were actually meant for this episode and the next, where I am currently working on Slayer so that I can get some Cerberus task along with some Thermonuclear Smoke Devils task. Might be able to get some boot upgrades along with an occult necklace, and those would be very helpful for when I go kill Zulrah, which I can actually now start to work on because I have the ability to do all of the Western Province diary pieces. So now I can finish this, I can go kill Zulrah with a resurrection once that is done, and I have the ability now to go kill Thermonuclear Smoke Devil and Cerberus, and a lot of drops hopefully to come. I will get on that road right now. Probably going to go do a little bit of Slayer, maybe some clue scrolls. We'll see where I go from there. Probably AFK some skills as well, because that's a given. Up to 80 fire making right there. I went to go do a little bit of barrows, and then I was like, well, what if I get an elite clue? So then I went to go do my master, and I had to get some pyre logs that needed to be done, so needed to get up to 80 fire making for some magic pyre logs, and managed to get it right there. Probably won't get anywhere near close to finishing off this master clue, but at least putting in the work and trying, you know, that's what it's all about, the effort. Just for the record, also, that was the worst master clue step I have ever had, so not looking forward to that. I guess in the future I actually have all the keys now, so I'm fine. Not gonna have any worries in that regard, but also get a master clue step out of, or I guess an elite step out of this for my diaries, so gonna utilize that too. But that was I think like an hour probably total, so terrible, not even including the fire making level, so didn't have a good time. Just managed to get both levels off of video. I was trying to save the defense and I clicked away. I had my auto retaliate off and I clicked away, and the abyssal demon teleported where I clicked. I mean, trust me, that one was unlucky, but having a good time AFKing through some Slayer tasks right now, doing some Abyssal Demons. Of course, hunting some Thermi or Cerberus. Did get a nice little whip drop this task, so always lovely to see that. Extra little 2.2 mil for the bank just for fun. I think I've gotten up to 5 of them total now, which is definitely lucky. I don't think I've killed anywhere near 2,500 of these. Just for the record, a little under 2K, so a little lucky. Those levels actually did take me over 120 combat as well, so moving up there. I'll keep searching for some nice tasks, and maybe on the side I'll work towards some crafting. I do need to get up to 93, but I just don't want to mine sand at all right now. We'll see if I come around. And there it is, the first ever Smoke Devils task on the account. Gonna get set up to go kill some Thermonuclear Smoke Devil. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use the magic method where you can safe spot it. I know that used to exist. Would be a lot safer and wouldn't require as much supplies. So, I mean, I would kind of enjoy that, but we'll see. Check back in once I figure out what I'm doing up there, but I believe it's a 1 in 512 drop, so not necessarily likely to get it, but I mean, never stopped me before. I actually lied, it's 1 in 350, it's 1 in 512 from the regular Smoke Devils. Working towards getting my crafting level up a little bit, and in the process had to get some sandstone. Also 84 mining with that. Nothing necessarily unlocked with that, but at this point 3 levels away from 2K total, so pretty excited about hitting that. I think in total I'm probably going to need 10 to 11,000 buckets of sand to get where I want to be. I want to get up to 93 so then I can boost up and make a torture. I still need another Zenite, but I at least want to get the crafting level up there. I have a Zenite in the bank, but I can either make the Tormented Bracelet or the Torture, and I mean, I guess since I'm going to be doing this Thermi and Zulrah in the future, I may as well just make the Tormented Bracelet right now. Save the Torture for the end, but I still want to get up my crafting to that point, and figured now is as good of a time as ever. I have all the seaweed in the bank and whatnot, so it just comes down to putting in these hours here at the mine. Not terribly fun, but I'm happy because it's getting close to the end. I mean, I'm still going to have to do crafting in some regard. I'd imagine I'll do a lot more battle staffs once I get past 93 though. Some long hours later, now I can claim my sand, 50 GP each. I think I have like 12K or so. 11K. Little over exaggerated, but happy to have it. Little bit of work still needed to turn that into molten glass. I think I have all of the seaweed that I need. I think I stacked way too much of this up. Actually, that isn't too bad. That's just a little bit more than I need in total, so. Oh. That's the giant seaweed, that's the regular seaweed. Hard to tell, but I have basically the same amount of both, conveniently enough. Good to go. This should get me about 14 to 15K molten glass, so we'll get rocking with that. Was doing a little bit of super glass make and just got up to 91 crafting, making that one of the highest actual skills that I have. The only one being higher is woodcutting at this point. and I guess thieving. Pretty proud of it though. Gonna push that up to 93 here in a second. As you can see here, I have so much AFK time up there in that molten glass. I can't wait. Gonna work on so many videos. It's gonna be great. But yeah, about to stack up like 17,000 of these, and then at that point I should be good to go for the nice little grind towards 93, where eventually at some point once I get another Zonite, then I can make my torture. For now, still want to go ahead and make my tormented bracelet like I talked about earlier, but it sets me up really nicely going forward. A little bit of sadness to talk about right now. I am out of magic seeds or saplings, and I have none in the bank. I've been stacking up these birdhouse seed nests for a while. I was hoping to get up to about 1,000 plus. However, I desperately need any magic seeds that could be within these, so I'm going to open up these 622 and see what I get from them shortly. Not necessarily the yield that I was expecting in terms of magic seeds, but happy overall. 20 U seeds, 46 maple, nice amount of palms, just some good seeds. I also have 5 spirit seeds that I can add with my others and turn in for some seeds nests. I was envisioning that I would get a bit more than 3 magic seeds. However, it isn't too big of a deal for me at this point of the account because I will be at Zulrah moderately soon, and then I can kind of stock up there. I always could downgrade my contract too if I was really in a pinch, but you know, I like to help out the farming guild a little bit. Always my favorite time on the hardcore. First time back in like a month or two at least at this point, and been saving up a lot of my herbs now so that I can kind of push for 90 all in one go, which will then allow me to be able to make some of the anti-venoms for Zulrah. So a lot of progress there. I'm going to now collect my resources and see what we got. Pretty good bit overall, nothing terribly crazy, but of course I'm very happy with it. Also happy to add this 5.5k teak logs into the bank. I think now I should be up to somewhere around like 15 to 20k teak logs, I think. So I definitely need to sort that out at some point, do a lot of AFKing. Let me give it a peek here and see. Yeah, 17k, and I got 5k right there. So that is a ton of construction XP. Given the teak logs that I have, the molten glass that I have, the U longbows, and the flat, like I have so much AFK random magic and skilling stuff to do. Got a lot on my plate in addition to the whole Zulrah grind that's kind of on the side right now. But it's been a fun time. Been getting more progress than ever on the hardcore and feeling really good about where we're at. One of the 2 levels needed for my adventure to 93 crafting. Halfway to 99 with that, I can now craft anguishes without having to boost. Won't be doing much of that. Don't have any plans to get extra Zenites. 1 level off of 2,000 total at this point. And I mean, with my construction and kind of some of the skills that I have left with fire making too, I could push my total level a lot higher. But yeah, I don't want to talk about rune crafting or anything of that sort. Now looking forward to that probably ZMI grind. I like ZMI a lot, especially on the iron. Gets me a lot of different runes. I don't know what most people use, but that's what I'm preferring right now. Doing a little bit of plank make at the moment and got up to 92 magic. Can now cast heal other, which I don't plan on doing at all, but most importantly did get up to 2,000 total level, which I mean honestly, as far as a hardcore Ironman goes, pretty happy with that accomplishment. I think my last account died at like 1750 or so this is a good ways past that, especially when you consider how the XP widens once you get higher. Glad to have finally been able to hit that, and right now 15,000 more planks to go. And I mean, honestly, I didn't know what I was supposed to do with my logs on the account to make them into planks, but given that this is an option, I get magic XP, I can AFK, I'll do it. So coming in with the first Thermi kill, going to be doing a lot of this with the magic method. Basically, I just freeze it with Ice Barrage and then stand over here outside of its attack range. Can pretty easily get some kills. Have no real chance of death here because it hits so low and I have a Ring of Life on, so not too many supplies being wasted and also no real chance of death. Just farming an occult necklace. Hopefully it doesn't take me too long. It's a 1 in 300, so I mean, if I'm lucky, who knows? Maybe first task. Just got myself a smoke battle staff at 48 KC over on the good old hardcore Ironman. I mean, you know, not exactly what I was looking for. I was looking to see actually what spells I could really utilize with this, and I guess the super glass make is one, so I have a little bit more to do with that, so I'll get some utilization out of that. And then beyond that, I'm gonna be, I guess, doing like fire surge spells and stuff like that, but probably not too many fire spells to be had, so I can get a little bit of use out of it, but not as much as I will eventually get out of this occult. But 86 more kills on task. I think I'm gonna have to bring some slaughter bracelets to make this a little longer, but we'll see if I get lucky. Okay, well, yeah, man, this game's wild, isn't it? Just like that, the next kill. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. 49 KC. That's absurd. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm probably just going to continue on with the task because I actually just kind of want some of the drops that this boss has to offer, and so I may as well just continue. But yeah, we don't have to worry about any more of the special drops here, I guess. This is just stupid. One thing I really do need to work on, and I'll start after this is all done with, I really do need to kind of get a different book, an ancient book, if possible. So I'm gonna have to do some clue scrolls, but for now, the mage setup is looking very impressive. And yeah, I don't deserve that, but you know, I'll take another spoon drop. It is what it is. I mean, why? Like, why? You know, you already made the point. You know, I get it. My account's spoon. We don't need any more. I'm done. They're only 200k too. Like, I can't even stack them for fun. It's really not that much of a go for me. But what is this? What is this? Just more occults. I'll take it though. First time recording a level, I think, ever with this little sidebar up, but 93 magic just came in. Been doing a lot of plank make, as I've been talking about, because I have tons of planks to make. This is the Banked XP Calculator. It's a plugin on RuneLite that if you go there and download it, you can check out what sort of banked XP you have. It's really nice for ironman, of course, and I basically calculated out that with my 22.7 thousand teak planks, it doing the Myth Guild rack, I can get 86 construction, which is absolutely killing my cash stack right now at 445k. Gonna need a lot more cash. Essentially, I have some onyx bolts and some battle staffs in the bank, so I'll scrape those together along with some other slayer drops and kind of rebuild that. So we'll make do there. But overall, I mean, I'm very impressed with 86 construction. I wasn't really expecting that. It's definitely made me reconsider my entire POH situation before Zora. I would like to upgrade it because that would just be really nice, especially for Zora. So I'm all about it. I am very excited to do this. I'm probably going to go do some of the construction right now so I can save some of the plank make for later because I don't want to do all the construction in one go. It's just terrible. I've actually never done the Myth Guild rack, so I'll see how I enjoy that or not, and I'll report back soon. A little bit of construction later, and here we are up to 80. I can now build 30 rooms total. Also a ton of additions right there. Mostly the altars are the notable ones. Rejuvenation pool, obelisk, a lot of nice little upgrades there. I'll continue onwards to probably 85, 86 at some point. I still have to go back to the bank and do a lot of the plank make. So I love the cape racks, but one thing that kind of gets annoying is sometimes whenever I have one built, he'll come back and fill up my inventory with planks, and then I go to remove it, and I can't remove it because I need to get the cape into my inventory. So then you go to try to drop one, and you can't drop it in build mode. So what I was doing for the longest time is I'd use a teak plank on him, send it back to the bank, and just take one teak plank with him. But instead, now what I do, I just throw on a little cape right there, add an inventory spot, take that off, and then there you go. Next time I make a cape rack, I make sure to take my cape off so I have the little safety net if need be. Kind of help me out a little bit. I mean, technically not the most efficient thing, but it probably is when you goof up as much as I do. On the final stretch here of my teak logs, about to hit 94 magic here momentarily. That will allow me the ability to cast Ice Barrage and Vengeance without having to boost. Of course, as I always mention, I have an imbued heart, so I don't necessarily need to boost, but a little bit more DPS with that, of course. On top of that, about to go ahead and get a crafting level as well. I'm not sure exactly how because I ran out of molten glass, but I'm 1.2k off, so I'm sure I can figure out a way. I have 7 battle staffs here. I don't think that'll do it entirely. And there it is, the extra XP laying around that I needed with the uncut diamonds. This will be 93 crafting, which is a big level as well, just a couple big hitters right here. 93 allows me the ability to +5 boost and then be able to make a torture. So once I get another Zenyte, I will have the ability to actually go do that. Currently, I do have one Zenyte. However, I think that the Zenyte would be better utilized through a Tormented Bracelet that I can use at Zora because that's going to offer me a lot more utility. A torture, I mean, while it is nice for the added DPS bonus, it isn't best for the hardcore Ironman because I don't get the defense or prayer bonuses that I would like. So I'm not too crazy on getting it right now, but it is definitely something that I am going to want in the near future. As for me right now though, I am actually 30k off of 99 strength, so I'm going to go ahead and get my second 99 on the account. Both my 99 so far have been in combat, and, you know, I'm proud to say that. That was the most random way that I'm ever going to get a 99. I am currently in pest control, of course, AFK as always, with a mithril axe and nothing in my inventory. I was saving 99 strength for later. However, I went to go do a game of pest control because I need it for the diary, and so, you know, I came in swinging my mithril axe around, having a good old time, and next thing you know, 99 strength. So glad I could have a nice open party along with the clan chat member. Beautiful times. as always, wonderful time to plug. Feel free to join the clan chat, Smallexplamp. I'm always hanging in there. If I see people talking, I'm always down to chat as well. But yeah, currently working towards the diary completion, at least kind of knocking out most everything. The most notable thing that is going to take me a good bit of time will be the 1,000 chompy kills that I'll have to do at some point. Not really excited for that at the moment, but I'll push it off a little bit longer. Got my void points, and now I guess going to go get my 99 strength cape as well. Talking to Sloan here, this should be the second 99 cape on the account. 99k is fine with me. Everyone's sapping the GP out of my bank, no biggie. Still got enough though, I think, for the rest of the construction grind, so there's that at least. And the strength cape as well. Kind of matching the outfit, looking pretty good to be honest, so happy as ever to see that. Always love getting this emote, and coming back to the fine old Warriors Guild. Always a great time getting this 99 in particular. I feel like strength is always just a really legendary one for me. I would always go for 99 attack and defense first because a whip would make it so easy to do that with, and then range, mage, and HP was honestly always easy for me too. So I would always put off strength, so getting it first on the account, at least before most of the other melees, feels good. Logging back in right now, hopefully I am safe right here. Basically, what just happened was I was playing another game, a little bit of Civ 6, having a good old time with some buddies, and yeah, it was on my farm run. I was like, well, I need to change my magics, so I came by here, and on my road here, basically, I went AFK right next to that Suqua. I was 11 HP. I did have a one-click telly with the ectofile. I kind of panicked and like ran over here. I didn't really know what to do. Oh my goodness, I definitely didn't have a Ring of Life on, and honestly, I wasn't really even paying that much attention until obviously the last second, and little lucky, so I'm gonna come back again with a little higher HP and a little bit more focus, and hopefully change my magics appropriately. But man, that was close. Again, continuing the theme with the strange levels out here, but that is 90 fishing off this raw monkfish in the middle of the Western Diaries again. Gotta go cook one of these, and was just obviously grabbing one. Was really close to level. I'd been saving that for a while. I haven't had really any reason to do any fishing. I was going to wait until I went on some sort of grind, but it hasn't really happened. I got way too many Karam ones in the bank, and I have like maybe 2k anglerfish. The only thing I could see myself doing anytime soon in fishing would be a little bit of temperos, because I do need some of the fishing bait that you can get from there. Other than that, probably won't be a lot of fishing content for me, which, I mean, I'm happy about. I've already done enough. Just like that, another rounded 90 coming in, up to 90 farming total. Can now grow redwood trees, which I actually don't know how many of those I have hanging out in the farming guild, so I'll give that a peek. Seed vault says 15. All right, that's not too bad. That's actually a pretty decent amount. I think they take like an extremely long time to grow. I can grow maybe 2 a week in total. But as far as this video goes, this is where I'm going to end it off. Quite a productive episode in total. Very happy with my progress overall. Nice to bring up a skill like construction that I haven't worked on almost at all on the account. And as far as next episode, gonna prep the POH, going to also blow through the diary. There is one very sad thing that I did notice in the Western Province diary. Normally on a main account, I already have void, so it doesn't really matter. I don't even think about it, but I do have to complete a void set as well. So I'm going to have to upgrade the POH, complete a void set, run through 1,000 chompy kills, and a bunch of other fun stuff before we finally make our way to Zulrah. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Anything you want to tell me, feel free to drop a comment or stop by in the clan chat, Smallexplamp. Typically hanging out in there and happy to chat as well. And if you guys want to see more videos like this as soon as they go live, make sure to subscribe. Also, a Hardcore Ironman stream doing some clue scrolls later tonight if you want to check that out down below. But with that said, hopefully you guys have a wonderful day, and peace.